This is Steve Reed from the Real Wealth Project. Welcome to the 3-Minute Quick Bite Show. 7 days a week, talking about freedom, building a lifestyle business, personal happiness, productivity, passion, and living your dream life. Wow, we're on the first episode. 3 minutes of mayhem and fun. Great to have you on board, and I want to talk briefly in this little short quick bite show about freedom and choice. What does freedom mean to you? It's something that I've pondered an awful lot recently, over the last few years actually. It's difficult to put my finger on, but I think there's a number of assets to it, or facets should I say, which are really important to me and are real drivers for me to create the type of business, the type of income stream that allows me to do the things I want to do. What I actually found was really useful, and you may find the same, is to try and make a list of the things that you won't be able to do if you live a very conventional life of 9 to 5 at the office, working in a factory, working for somebody else, having everything dictated to you, having relatively limited free time. So what I did is I put together a bit of a list of things that I wouldn't be able to do if I didn't run a freedom business, or a lifestyle business, if you will. I'll go through the list, and I'd love you to comment about this, and maybe you've thought of some things that I haven't, and we can get together, we can talk about them, and we can try and flush some things out. So my list starts like this. If you're not starting a freedom business, you won't have the time to enjoy watching your kids grow up. With that goes, you won't have the ability to watch the kids in the school concert or pantomime, or when there's something important happening at school or after school activity, and you won't be able to see it, and you'll miss out. Another thing really important is you won't have the ability to take holidays when you choose. You'll have to ask for permission to have time off. And I know in the US that 2 weeks holiday a year is kind of the norm. It's a little bit better here in the UK. It's 4 weeks, sometimes a little bit more. But not being able to choose when you take your holiday with your family, to me, is madness. You won't have financial independence long before you retire, and you probably won't have it when you retire. Most people in retirement are living on the breadline. They don't have the money to enjoy themselves, and that's directly related to the things they did or didn't do in their previous life. You won't have location independence. You won't be able to go and work from where you want, when you want, be that sitting in a coffee shop in town or on a beach somewhere in a tropical paradise. And with that and holidays, you won't have the ability to grab cheap last-minute travel deals when you want to. You won't be able to just go to the airport and say, I want a flight. Where can I go? You won't be able to have a lie-in in the morning when you need one. Now, to me, that's not hugely important, because I'm very motivated these days to get up in the morning and get stuck in. But it's nice just to be able to lie in sometimes, and not always on the weekend. You won't be able to enjoy coffee or tea in your favourite cafe with your favourite person whenever you want to. That could be a wife or partner, it could be a friend. Who knows? It could be just chatting to people that you don't know, but I enjoy it. It's a fantastic part of my life. You won't be able to enjoy long walks in the mid-morning sun on a warm, wonderful summer's day or a spring day. You won't be able to exercise when the gym is empty or when you choose to. Most people who work have to go either very early in the morning or late in the evening when the gym's packed, struggling to get on the machines because everybody wants to use them. You won't be able to enjoy mid-afternoon naps if you so choose. You won't have the ability to do what you love and to truly follow your passion. You won't have a chance to add real value to the world, but on your own terms. You probably won't have the option to volunteer for a good cause that needs you. There's many people who run a lifestyle type business who are able to go away for a couple of weeks, go and help out in another country, helping with the poor and the needy. You won't have the excitement that every new day brings when you're running your own primarily online business. You won't have your own agenda designed by you and implemented by you. You'll usually be working to somebody else's. You'll have a ceiling on your potential earnings. You're always going to be limited. And unless you're very lucky and have got a fantastic education, if you're working for somebody else, the chances are your ceiling of pay will be severely limited. This isn't the case when you've got your own freedom business and you can leverage your time. You won't have the freedom to sing your own song and not somebody else's. There's a great quote by Henry David Thoreau about men living lives of quiet desperation, and they go to their graves with their songs still inside them. And that really resonates with me because I don't want to be that person. You won't have the ability to choose who you surround yourself with. You're going to be surrounding yourself quite likely with negative people, people who are always complaining about their lot. You are the sum product of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most. If those people are optimistic, entrepreneurial people, people who strive for success on their own terms, you've got a much better chance of getting that success yourself. And the last thing on my list, what you won't have, is choice. This was about 20 reasons I can think of starting a freedom-based business of your own. They're extremely important to me, and they're probably important to you as well. Thanks for listening. I've been your host, Steve Reed. You've been listening to the Real Wealth Project 3-Minute Quick Bite Show. Visit www.realwealthproject.com and don't forget to subscribe at iTunes. If you can leave a review, if you like this show, that would be magnificent. Speak to you soon.